to Spyre Guitar Tutorials. I'm Debbie. In this tutorial, I'll talk about alternate tuning. There are many ways to alternately tune a guitar. There is drop D tuning, there is DADGAD tuning. I will also show you how to play sailing, which is another alternate tuning, which is not a normal tuning. Right now, my guitar is in standard tuning. So this is standard tuning: E, A, D, G, B, E. If you don't know how to tune in standard tuning, please see my video on how to tune in standard tuning. Drop D is tuning your E bass down to a D. Please see my video on how to tune in drop D. DADGAD is tuning to D, A, D, G, A, D. Please see my video on how to tune in DADGAD. And there is also the tuning for Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell, where she tunes an E chord so that there is no placement of her fingers and she can play all of her strings open, and that will equal her E chord. Now Dolly Parton has done the same thing, where she can play with one finger, where one finger will give her different chords on the neck of the guitar. So in order to tune for Big Yellow Taxi, what we'll do is we're going to take our E major chord. So if you'll take a look at the notes on the staff. So our A string is going to go to a B. If you go to the 7th fret on your guitar, on the bass string, you'll want that to match. So the A string will go to B, and the D string will go to E. So it's going to be the same as your bass. Your G string will be tuned to an A flat or G sharp. That will be the 4th fret on your D string. So now you have an E chord: E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. When you place your finger on the 5th fret, you'll have an A chord, B chord, and then you've got another E chord on the 12th fret. That's called harmonics, and I'll go over that in another lesson. Looking at the tablature, the horizontal lines represent the strings, the bass being the bottom line. Please see my video on how to read tablature. Taking a look at the easy chord diagram, the frets will be horizontal and the strings will be vertical. On the left being the bass string. Please see my video on how to read a chord diagram. Tricks that Joni Mitchell uses in Big Yellow Taxi. You're going to use your 1st and 2nd fingers. And if you're coming up on fret number 5, which is the A chord, you can also use your 2nd and 3rd fingers to do the same thing. And the B. slide all the way up up to the 12th fret, you can leave the open E. Just gives it a little contrast. Simple, big yellow taxi, alternate tuning. Tune your guitar to an E chord. You don't need to do the alternate tuning, but it gives you a little bit of freedom, makes things a little bit easier, and you can put in a few little tricks there. So that's Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Spyre Guitar Tutorials.